everybody. My name is Nicole Leckenby, and this is my son, Liam. Some of the teachers might know him from when he was in the various schools. He's going to help me out today with our author interview.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, perhaps something not many people know.
Okay, so many people might not know that I write children's books. Not as a career, but as something I enjoy to do for fun. I have published 3 so far. I'm working on my 4th, and I've also published a nonfiction book many years ago before Liam was born.
$1 million question. Are you working on another book?
I am actually. So I have one that's going to come out probably within the next week that's regarding Thanksgiving. And then I have a Christmas one that'll probably come out sometime next year.
Have you written any other books that are not published?
Not published books. I have one that I'm kind of working on. It's going to be a mystery chapter book that I have maybe halfway through, and I'm working on some other books that just kind of are sitting while I think of more ideas.
Pen or typewriter or computer?
Oh, it depends. Sometimes I do better writing my story out with paper and a notebook, and sometimes a thought will just come to me and I can type it out quicker than I can write it. So I use my laptop.
Goals of certain of words a week or when inspiration strikes?
Definitely more number of words when inspiration strikes. I don't like to put pressure on myself to write, like, say, 500 words a night or 100 words a night. I'd rather just, when an idea comes, I'd rather just write until the idea is down on paper or in my little computer, nice and safe in its chapter.
What tactics do you have when writing? For example, outline or just write?
It depends what I'm writing. If I'm writing a children's book, I really don't have an outline. I'll have certain words that I want to use to make sure everything rhymes and kind of flows together. But it's not really an outline per se. If I'm doing something larger scale, I might have an outline of topics that I want to cover. Like in my nonfiction book, it was different, like, crazy things that have happened. And each chapter was a different crazy event. So I had those listed, so I knew what stories I would be writing. I don't really use outlines. I'm not good with them.
What gives you inspiration for your books?
Oh, that's easy. My kids give me inspiration from my books. They might not necessarily be about them, but some things that they might have done or said kind of gets woven into the book.
What genre do you consider your books? Have you considered writing in other genres?
I studied at Pitt nonfiction mostly, and I enjoyed that genre and track of writing. My children's books are mostly fiction. The nonfiction book I did write was a lot of fun, but it is, I don't know if it's harder to write those stories because you know exactly what they're about, and you can't, like, change history, I guess. So if somebody knows what happened, they'll be like, you're not telling the truth. Where in fiction, you can make it all up. And I've done that too. I've written different sites for online magazines, and the one was about aliens making the pyramids in Egypt. So, I mean, that was total fiction, and it was a lot of fun to write.
Last question. Any words of wisdom for the future writers out there?
Yeah, just have fun. Don't give up. Take criticism with a grain of salt. Use it to inspire you and to make your writing better. There are a lot of mean people out there that will say harsh things, but you kind of just have to take it for what it is. Enjoy what you do. Don't let people drag you down. All right. Thank you. And I hope you enjoyed this little interview.